Hello and welcome to the channel, where history's most inspiring tales come to life. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey through time to uncover 10 stories of unparalleled heroism and sacrifice. From the depths of war to acts of defiance against tyranny, these tales showcase the extraordinary courage of individuals who changed the course of history. So please sit back and let's dive into these awe-inspiring stories. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook for more historical insights. And also subscribe to the channel. 1. Maximilian Colby, World War II. In the grim setting of Auschwitz during World War II, a profound act of self-sacrifice unfolded. Maximilian Colby, a Franciscan friar, displayed extraordinary humanity amidst despair. When the Nazis selected 10 men for starvation to deter escape attempts, one chosen man, a father, cried out in anguish. In a moment of profound compassion, Kolbe stepped forward, offering his life in exchange for the strangers. The Nazis accepted his offer. Kolbe's final days were spent comforting fellow prisoners, embodying spiritual resilience until his death. His sacrifice saved the man he replaced, who survived the war, and Kolbe's story became a beacon of hope and selflessness, demonstrating the profound impact one individual's act of sacrifice can have even in the darkest times. 2. Witold Pilecki, World War II. Witold Pilecki, a Polish resistance fighter, embarked on a daring and unique mission in World War II. He voluntarily got captured to be sent to Auschwitz, one of the most notorious concentration camps. His goal was audacious: to gather intelligence from within and report the horrors of the Holocaust. Inside Auschwitz, Pilecki organized a secret resistance network, documenting the atrocities and smuggling out reports. He endured brutal conditions, witnessing unimaginable horrors, yet remained focused on his mission. Pilecki's reports were among the first to reveal the nightmare unfolding at Auschwitz, bringing attention to the Holocaust. His story is not just one of unparalleled bravery, but also a testament to the power of resilience and the human spirit's capacity to confront evil against all odds. 3. Joan of Arc, 100 Years' War. Joan of Arc's story is a poignant tale of faith, courage, and sacrifice. A teenage peasant girl in medieval France, she claimed divine guidance and led the French army to several crucial victories during the 100 Years' War against England. Joan's leadership turned the tide of the war, inspiring French forces with her fervor and strategic acumen. However, her triumphs were short-lived. Captured by Burgundian forces allied with the English, Joan faced a politically motivated trial for heresy and witchcraft. Despite her brave defense, she was found guilty and tragically burned at the stake. Her execution, however, only cemented her legacy. Joan of Arc became a symbol of French nationalism and a martyr for her faith, later canonized as a saint. Her story continues to inspire as an enduring example of extraordinary bravery and conviction in the face of insurmountable odds. 4. Chaplain Emil Kapaun, Korean War. During the Korean War, Chaplain Emil Kapaun, an army priest, exemplified unparalleled bravery and compassion. Serving in the combat zone, Kapaun consistently put the needs of soldiers above his own. His heroism shone brightest when he was captured along with American troops. In the prisoner of war camp, Kapaun's indomitable spirit never waned. He risked his life by flouting camp rules to provide his fellow prisoners with food, medical care, and spiritual support. His defiance against his captors and care for the sick and wounded uplifted the spirits of many suffering POWs. Tragically, Kapaun's health deteriorated due to the harsh conditions, leading to his death in captivity. Posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor, Kapaun remains a symbol of selfless service and an embodiment of the power of faith and resilience in the face of adversity. 5. The White Rose Resistance, World War II. The White Rose Resistance, active in Nazi Germany, was a remarkable example of non-violent defiance against oppressive regimes. Led by young students, including siblings Hans and Sophie Scholl, this group courageously stood against Hitler's tyranny. They authored and distributed leaflets that denounced Nazi atrocities and urged passive resistance among the German population. The White Roses' activities were a beacon of intellectual opposition in a time of widespread fear and conformity. Their leaflets spread across Germany, inspiring others, but also attracting the fatal attention of the Gestapo. In 1943, several members, including Hans and Sophie, were arrested and swiftly executed. Their sacrifice did not go in vain. It sparked a dialogue about resistance and moral responsibility. The legacy of the White Rose lies in their demonstration that in times of moral crisis, the power of words and peaceful resistance can challenge even the most oppressive regimes. 6. Irena Sendler, World War II. Irena Sendler, a Polish social worker, exhibited extraordinary courage during World War II. Amidst the horrors of the Holocaust, she masterminded a daring operation to save Jewish children from the Warsaw Ghetto. Under the guise of a public health specialist, Sendler smuggled approximately 2,500 children to safety. She ingeniously concealed them in ambulances and other means of transport, sometimes sedating babies to prevent their cries from attracting attention. She meticulously kept records of their real names and new identities, hoping to reunite them with their families after the war. Sendler's efforts were fraught with danger. The Gestapo eventually captured and brutally tortured her, but she refused to divulge information about the children or her network. 7. Hugh Thompson, Vietnam War. Hugh Thompson, an American helicopter pilot in the Vietnam War, demonstrated extraordinary moral courage during the My Lai massacre. On March 16, 1968, while flying over My Lai, Thompson and his crew witnessed American troops killing unarmed Vietnamese civilians. Horrified, he landed his helicopter between the soldiers and the villagers, confronting his fellow Americans and ordering his gunners to fire at the troops if they continued their attacks. Thompson's quick action and moral conviction saved the lives of several Vietnamese civilians. He then reported the massacre to his superiors, which eventually led to an investigation and public exposure of the incident. 8. Rick Rescorla, September 11, 2001. Rick Rescorla's heroism on September 11, 2001 epitomizes selfless bravery in the face of imminent danger. As the head of security for Morgan Stanley at the World Trade Center, Rescorla's quick thinking and decisive actions were critical in saving thousands of lives during the terrorist attacks. Following the impact of the first plane, he implemented evacuation procedures, disregarding the building's announcement that occupants should stay put. Guiding over 2,700 Morgan Stanley employees out of the South Tower, he sang songs to calm them, showing remarkable composure and leadership. Rescorla ensured that almost all of Morgan Stanley's employees safely evacuated before returning to the building to help others. Tragically, he was last seen ascending the stairs before the tower collapsed. Rescorla's legacy is not just one of personal sacrifice, but also a profound example of the impact one individual's leadership and courage can have in a moment of crisis. 9. Father Kolbe, Józef Jankowski, Holocaust. Father Kolbe, also known as Józef Jankowski, was a Polish priest who demonstrated incredible bravery and self-sacrifice during the Holocaust. Imprisoned in Auschwitz for his resistance activities, Father Kolbe was known for his defiance against the inhumane treatment of prisoners. He became a source of hope and spiritual strength for many inmates, often sharing his meager food rations and offering words of comfort. His resistance to the Nazis' brutal regime, however, led to severe punishment. Father Kolbe was subjected to the starvation cell, a cruel method of execution. His choice to maintain his principles and stand up for his fellow prisoners, even in the face of certain death, showed a remarkable strength of character. Father Kolbe's story is a testament to the power of faith and the human capacity for sacrifice and compassion, even amidst the darkest chapters of history. 10. Ronniepadmani, Siege of Chittorgarh. Ronniepadmani's tale is rooted in the historical siege of Chittorgarh in the 13th century and has become a symbol of valor and sacrifice in Indian history. Facing the siege by the Sultan of Delhi, Alauddin Khilji, Ronniepadmani, the Queen of Mewar, made a heart-wrenching decision. To avoid capture and dishonor at the hands of the invading army, she led a jauhar, a mass self-immolation of women. This act was a traditional practice among certain Rajput communities, chosen to protect their honor against conquest and enslavement. Padmini's jauhar is remembered for its tragic bravery and has become a legendary example of resistance and self-sacrifice. Her story is emblematic of the extreme lengths to which individuals have gone to uphold their principles and dignity in the face of insurmountable odds. As our journey through these 10 heroic stories comes to an end, we're reminded of the incredible strength and resilience of the human spirit. Thank you for joining us on this remarkable exploration of courage and sacrifice. If you've been inspired by these stories, remember to subscribe to our channel for more captivating tales from history. Also, follow us on Facebook to stay updated with our latest content, and also subscribe to the channel. Until next time, keep exploring the past to find inspiration for the future. Goodbye and take care.